Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation and we are on the US server, and we are here to have a look at Wonder Woman Day for 2025, now that it has probably been updated correctly and not glitching and kind of messed up the way that it was earlier when it probably wasn't supposed to actually be functioning. I'm also curious to see if my 1 day of progression is actually going to have counted. I'm just quickly adjusting all my settings on YouTube, so do bear with me a few minutes, guys, and then we will jump into having a look at the event properly this time. Okay, it looks like everything is saving. I'm just going to go and make sure I can get the stream to come up, and then we'll go across to my phone so that I can see the chat. If people are in the chat, could you please just put a yes if you're able to hear me, so that I know that my microphone is actually coming through. Oh, there we go. It is coming up on my computer. I didn't check that I muted my computer today. Okay, yes, I did mute. I am actually doing things correctly. That's good. Oh, that's weird. An ad came up. An ad came up on the live stream. Okay, interesting. I thought they were supposed to come up after the live stream had been posted and was technically have ads come up during the live stream. I think that's happened once before, actually. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm just jumping across so that I will be able to see the chat. Helps if I go to my channel. Oh, there I am. Beautiful. Okay, we are live and the chat is active, and we've got some yeses saying that we can hear me, so that is good. Hello, Nightcrawler and Amazing Junior, and of course my mum, who is always here. So let's read through what the event actually says. Thank goodness it's actually working this time. It says new artifact and event. It says Wonder Woman Day 2025. Celebrate Wonder Woman's strength, legacy, and unwavering pursuit of justice by reliving her legendary battles in this special event. Play daily to unlock a Wonder Woman themed ally for your account. Yay! The allies will be there now. It also says the purified pages of the black gain large stat bonuses during combat at the cost of taking damage each second. Use your weapon buff or shield abilities to mitigate the damage and gain more bonuses. So that does sound like, I think it was Junior who said last night, which was last night for me. It might be this morning for you guys, I'm not sure, that this could be useful for PvP, which it does sound like it might be, actually. Marketplace sales this week, it says 30% off all items on the Fortify category in the marketplace, and 20% off Wonder Woman themed items, so that's good. Nightcrawler said, hey Shadow and Shadow's mum and everybody. Where is my tea/choc/coffee buddy at? She's here. Also, incidentally, I have a hot chocolate that I just finished. The reason I'm late to putting out this live stream is because the update finished literally 7 minutes before I had a scheduled grocery shop with my brother, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I can cover it all in 7 minutes, so we'll wait till I get back. And on the way back, we grabbed like hot chocolates on the way home so that I didn't have to make any food or drink anything here. We grabbed food and I ate it in the car. So I have had my hot chocolate already, so that's a good start to the day. Let's go in here and have a look. We should be, yeah, we are getting, hopefully that is the artifact granted item. It is Purified Pages of the Black. We'll claim it. Let's go read it. I really wish I was able to level these up and actually show them to you guys. It was one of the things I was most excited about when I started doing stuff on the test server, but my time on there was short-lived since they ended up making it just for some specific people, including the Creator League, so we've got to depend on Meta Knight now. It says the Edict of Premonition, while in combat, the current health is above 50% of maximum health. Interesting. Gain 1 stack of Edict of Premonition each second as the necrotic energies siphon your life force, damaging you in return for greater power. This seems like it would probably be detrimental to me because a lot of what I do is based on my ability to stay alive. And I feel like if something is draining my health for something, it's probably not going to be very helpful. Or draining my power, is it? Hang on. No, it's greater power taking from your health. I don't know if I'll use this. It's got, it keeps scrolling back to the top, guys. I'm really sorry. I keep scrolling down to read and it goes straight back to the top again. It says using a weapon buff ability grants bonus precision and temporary immunity to self-damage from Edict of Premonition. I will say, I think that's going to be handy for PvP. So I agree with what Junior said yesterday, or this morning for you guys, yesterday for me. It also says it's got Edict of Retribution. Using a shield ability grants damage reflection and temporary immunity to self-damage from Edict of Premonition. So it looks like you can keep a shield up if you have 2 shields and continuously pop them. Maybe it's not going to be that detrimental as I thought. Oh, it moved across. So, yeah, I might have to have a play around with it, but unfortunately, until I get it leveled, we're not going to know how good it is, or at least I'm not. You guys might level it faster and know how good it is, you know? Let's have a look at what the event looks like now. Hopefully normal now. Marquee. Yay! Oh, it did count. Look at that. It still has 1 progression. So for anyone who did run it on the EU server, the 1-day progression did count for you. So that's very nice. It says, I think it might say the same thing again, but we'll read it just in case. Wonder Woman Day 2025. Relive Wonder Woman's legendary battles in this special event that celebrates her strength, legacy, and unwavering pursuit of justice. Play daily to earn event progress, just like our normal event tab does, and complete the event to unlock limited time rewards. So we have over here the same thing we had yesterday, which is the 80,000 of ally favor as one option. Then we have Wonder Woman, which I think I saw. I haven't actually answered any of my comments from my live stream from yesterday because after it I went to sleep. So I haven't answered, but I think I saw them pop. Pretty sure Multiverse said this ally is his choice out of the 3. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I will go and have a look at my comments after. But yeah, Wonder Woman is the first option. She's got the signature ability of a lasso spin, which says spins the lasso of truth multiple times around her. This deals damage and lowers the defenses of its targets. Non-bosses will be stunned. Amazonian bracelets for her first passive. Defense gained while blocking increased. Sorry, now I'm just choking. Defense gained while blocking increased. Block ability now absorbs energy when you are hit and gains the following, which is a combo called Tap Melee, Release Energy Absorbed, damaging nearby enemies based on the hits taken, which is not bad. Actually, I can see why Multiverse likes this one. The second passive says Fury of the Gods. Critical weapon and ability attacks grant plus 25% might and plus 12.5% precision for 10 seconds. I will say this appeals to me. So I already have Nubia, which would be my first choice, but this one might be my second choice. Let's see. We'll read through Nubia. This one I already know quite well because all my characters already have her. But her signature ability is knocks, backs, damages, and potentially knocks down enemies. She also heals, so I'm not really sure why that's not written there. Oh, it is. I apologize. It says plus 260% damage, 20% heal times 2. So the heal happens on the first time she's summoned and then just before she leaves as well. Amazonian Poultice is her second ability or first passive. It says upon a successful counter, heal for a percentage of max health, heal again for a percentage of health for self and teammates. I've got to say, I'm wondering, as I'm looking at everything that heals, what ones are going to be useful for my mum to use for her healer character. That passive might be handy, but it does depend on my mum countering. So I don't know that that's ever going to happen is the thing. The third one says Amazonian Honor. Every several seconds upon defeating an enemy, gain a percentage of might and precision for increasing time for you and your teammates. That is not bad as well. All right, then we have our last one, which I believe is Queen Diana. Yes, it is. Her first ability says Command Presence, taunts enemies causing damage and a chance to knock down those who attack her. Very nice. It has a 145% extra on damage and 20% knockout chance as well. Her first passive is called Take That. It says successfully pulling enemies decreases their attack damage by a percentage. At max affinity level, it's 10% enemy damage decrease. And her last is Don't Weaken. It says upon a successful breakout, you receive extra might per nearby group member. At maximum affinity level, this one would be plus 1.2% might per nearby member. So I agree with Multiverse. If I wasn't getting Nubia, I would be getting Wonder Woman. So this is probably what we're going to buy out today, depending on the price for it. I was right. I said to my mum this morning, I'm pretty sure it was a progression of 10 days, so I think it's going to be about $20. It is about $20. We're going to run through the event. and then we will buy it out and we will have a look at the rewards. Now, in my previous stream, we definitely got the solo completed, the dailies, and we did the duo. We're going to try and queue up for the alert, the raid, and see if people are running the bosses in the open world as well, and we'll go from there. I just realized my screen scrolled. There we go. So let's start by queuing up for the alert then. So we'll go on duty, and we'll do the alert, and then I'm probably going to buy out, and we're going to grab Wonder Woman, I think is probably my best choice. We'll go to events, marquee, and alert. I love how I went out of the menu so that I could go back into the menu to queue up for it. You know, I'm very smart that way. I'm smart with other things. There we go. We are readied. Okay, let me scroll back and see what everyone was saying. Oh, Junior was asking, was it with marshmallows? No, we went through a Hungry Jack's drive-thru, and my brother and I both got a hot chocolate, and I had a very healthy breakfast of onion rings. Look, they're yummy, okay? That was my breakfast. I regret nothing. And it was my brother's idea to get hot chocolates on the way home, and I thought that was brilliant, so obviously we did that. My mum said at least there's a Wonder Woman picture this time. True, right? Thank goodness. Because we had Batman here the other day. Yesterday for me, this morning for you guys? This morning for you guys. At least for anyone in the US. Steve said good morning to that invisible woman from AU, and also hope all is going fabulous, and also wish you a happy day. Steve, you're so lovely. Thank you so much. I love how everyone says hello to my mum. You're so lovely, guys. Hello, Fred. He said, g'day, mum. Just watched your stream from last night. Laura is going for a 24-hour live stream. I actually don't think I'd have too much trouble doing one, except for getting tired, needing to go to the bathroom, and probably getting a little hungry. But I don't think I'd have too much trouble playing for 24 hours. I love playing this game, so it could happen. Nightcrawler said, I'm getting the first one. So you're getting Wonder Woman. That's the one I'm also going to get today. I do still like Nubia the best, but since I already have her on all of my characters, because, I mean, she is from a capsule. So what you can do if you get her from one character unlocked on a capsule, if you go to deeds, I actually recommend that people do this. Sorry, not deeds, traits. We want to do feats. No, it is deeds. Oh, my goodness. I'm having a morning. Deeds, then feats, then you want to go to time capsules. So when you first start playing, I highly recommend that you unlock any of these that say open whatever number of capsules, because when you do unlock that one, see here it says open 15 Batman capsules. When you unlock that one, the reward drops for your character. So sometimes it's the doll that goes on your hip. Sometimes it's like in the older ones, you'll get some weird things like something that transforms you to invisible and stuff like that. And then in the more recent ones, you will get some of the allies that have been given. I think in the most recent two, so both of the absolutes, you get a weapon style. I don't really like that that's the reward for these ones, because when you do get that, unfortunately, it's not for every single weapon type that people have. It's for very specific ones. At the moment, I think they together cover dual wield, one-handed and two-handed, but hopefully that's not something they keep doing, because I play bow and I don't know how often I'm going to get a bow style, so you know. But highly recommend unlocking those for all your characters, especially the ones that give you allies, because the allies are very handy. My mum said, countering, I need that TV moved so I can learn this stuff. Countering just means like countering an attack. Like kind of like a defense, but I mean you also kind of do damage when you do those, so I don't know. I don't think you'd like it, Mum. At the moment, my mum's screen that she has her PlayStation connected to is a little bit high for her to see everything in close detail. So we are planning to do a move around of some furniture, particularly because we're going to be... I should tank, shouldn't I? We don't have a tank. I will tank, guys.
My friend Hermes has delivered a message to my mother. It says that I'm prepared to swear an oath to her and to return to Themyscira as princess. She has agreed to an audience with me.
We actually have a space that's big enough for like 2 rooms now. We used to have it split into 2. It was his bedroom, and then he had his office and lounge room together. But now we have a big space, so we're going to move a lounge room out there. And when we do, it should make it... Is she coming? Come on, Wonder Woman, you're so slow.
At last, the prodigal daughter returns.
And when we do, hopefully my mum's screen will be nice and low and easy for her to see everything. So to make it a bit easier, and then we will have a consistent healer who can join us.
I have definitely come to my senses. I know that you are not being controlled by Circe, but I still know that you are not my mother, and I swear nothing to you.
Yep, she's grumpy. Now we actually get to go back and rescue her mum like we promised her, right? We actually have enough of us to be able to stand on the circles when we get to that point.
And your mother serves both.
That's so weird when they do the two voices together, though I do kind of like it. Alright, let's go. This will probably go much faster since I'm not by myself to do it today. Very nice. Also, we've got an Atomic. I have just a little bit of appreciation for anyone who plays Atomic because it's my least favorite to play, and watching other people who are very good at it do it makes me a little bit happy. Oh, everyone's getting them besides me. You guys are too fast. I'll just stay tanking, shall I? I mean, that's what a good tank does. We tank.
You can't
Let's do our uplink and our allies now that she's kind of stationary. Yay, that was very nice. The damage on that uplink is very, very cool. I'm curious to see, because I suspect the next capsule is going to be Absolute Superman. I mean, I don't know enough about the Absolute comics at the moment to know what the villains are like. Do they even have those in the Absolute comics? Because they're kind of like anti-heroes in that one.
I stand for Themyscira.
Are there villains in the Absolute series? And what do they look like? I'm assuming there are. Because if we get an Absolute villain capsule, that might be fun, right? We might end up with something awesome. Do I need any of these? I do not. Beautiful. Careful. Now we get to follow the weird sparkly strand.
Wait, what is this?
Let's go. Or let's not go. Let's hang out here and wait. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the villains look like. I remember someone saying to look up the Joker, I think it was, and he basically looks like a monster? Is that right? I mean, that would be cool. But I still feel like it's going to be a Superman capsule. At least I'm hoping it is, because a lot of people want the Absolute Superman style. I'm hoping they put the Absolute Superman hairstyle in, because that hair is cool. So that would make me just a little bit chuffed, you know? Diana, what you doing, girl? Is she even with us? Oh, she is. Took you long enough, okay? We could have had a picnic waiting for you. It's your mum we're trying to rescue, too. You'd think you'd be in more of a hurry. There we go. So, I do also think, though, that probably we're going to end up with, when you open the 25 capsules, you're probably going to get a weapon style to do with Superman. No idea what that's going to be, but I suspect it won't have anything to do with a bow, so, you know, not great for me. And we're probably going to get an iconic supercharge ability that has something to do with Superman as well. I feel both yay and not great about that, because I'm not going to try and get it. It's probably going to be really tricky to get.
The soul cord is leading away from the palace to somewhere else on the island. We will have to follow the cord and see where it takes us. I'm probably just going to wait until, like, the few years is over and it ends up in the Booster Gold vendor. Let's go. So we'll see how we go with that. But I mean, if they do end up doing that again, I'm kind of used to it now, but it just means I won't buy as many capsules and I won't try as hard to get what I want from them because it's impossible. I fear for my mother's soul, but whoever took it should fear me. Let's go! Come on. Stand against the queen. Those Amazons down there. I'm not standing against the queen. We're trying to rescue the queen. You're standing in favor of a not real queen. The fake queen, okay? Have already begun the ritual. All we need to do is complete what they've started. No problem. We can totally complete what they've started. All right, let's. The ritual draws its energy from those arcane circles. One person will need to stand inside each circle to sustain it. No problem. I can stand still with the best of them. Or sit still. I mean, most of what I do is sit still. Because I just sit at a computer or I sit at a console most of the time. Hardly a scratch. Mind you, I do enjoy those things. Gaming is really fun, and honestly, editing is really fun. Even though editing is the most time-consuming part of making any content, I think more so for me just a little bit because I have future Laura, so that's actually, while I'm editing, I'm also recording and editing what I'm recording at the time. So it's just a little bit more tricky, but it's so much fun. I really enjoy it. You're an unworthy foe. Haha, that's what you get. We done with that part? Beautiful. See, this is where we couldn't get past yesterday, or this morning, depending on where you are in the world. The last live stream. I should just say the last live stream. Woohoo!
queen. We're doing things for the queen. You're doing things for the fake queen, okay? See this sparkly weird strand floating in the air? We're following that to help the right person. You're clearly manipulated. Poor little Amazonian. They don't know what's happening. I say little. Aren't they supposed to be like very, very tall? I would not fit in. I'm just below average height. Others here? Yay, we're all here. Let's go. Oh, we've got to wait for Diana again. I love how nature was it Nature Alley?
We're after an enemy to all Amazons. You've defied the Queen's orders and raised your hand against your own mother. You will pay for your crimes, Diana.
We've got like a alien Green Lantern.
I will go through you instead.
Very, very cool. Oh wait, are you atomic?
You will regret it.
I thought he was atomic. Yeah, he is. Beautiful.
Your attacks are weak.
I like seeing other people use atomic. Oh, there's another YouTuber who plays the character. I think it's Supergirl JLA or JLA Supergirl. I can't remember. But she plays atomic and sometimes will have the UI turned off. And I just look at her.
This can mean only one
whatever
thing.
she's done with the UI turned off, and I'm like,
have been opened.
I could never.
Hera,
I struggle enough doing it with fire, which is like one of the easiest, and I have no supercharge either.
We must stand together. To guard the gate is the first duty of every Amazon.
Oh, there we go. Junior said, that Wonder Woman art looks amazing. It is really nice, isn't it? Beautiful picture. I must admit, the pictures that they choose for the background when they have an event are very, very nice. And also the artists that they employ for their key art, I really like their work as well. I really love Mogo. What's the previous episode? Today, this was Raging Night.
We must keep
and I
going.
just call the other two
if the
Mogo
gate
and
to Tartarus
Casimir. I don't know.
Open,
Fearful Day. Fearful Day.
World at risk.
The Fearful Day artwork is my favorite one they've done so far. I just thought it was so pretty. It was kind of watercolory. It just looks, I don't know. It suited Mogo the planet as well. I don't know. I don't mind their key artists. They are doing some things well. The key artist choices are good. Their open worlds are beautiful. I like that they seem to be putting quite a bit of effort into the quality of the open world. So even though they've kind of reused the Mogo map and just kind of flipped it on its side, I don't care because the world looks beautiful. And I was really concerned they were just going to like grab Mogo and then turn it grey and go, done, that's enough. No, they put effort. It was very, very nice. It was beautiful.
Please protect me.
My mum said if you played for 24 hours, I could do the commercials when you have to take a lube break. Not really. No, you totally could. She can advertise all the things we love. Coffee, well, I love coffee.
Great Hera! The gate of Tartarus is open, and Mother's soul is on the other side.
She could definitely advertise
if
Milo.
It isn't the little Amazon princess.
I don't know
Ares,
when to speak. Because I'm going to speak over the top of them, aren't I? I always do.
Stop you.
I like the strap that she has around her body. I wish we could put that on our characters as well.
Son of Zeus and Hera. Compared to me, you're merely a twig that will snap beneath my boot.
That is not what your mother says.
Look how cool the team is.
Give me strength.
We look great.
At least my mother is in a position to speak.
Psh. Well, just fine with your bragging. Also, my mum is also in a position to speak.
You will never see yours again.
Oh, that's so mean. I don't think he's correct, though. I feel like we're going to have no problem snapping the necks off this three-headed thing. Especially because there's 4 of us. 3 of us can snap the necks and 1 of us can distract it. I'll be the distraction since I'm tanking. Down you go, Hydra. I wish we had had enough time for my uplink device to come back. The time is still going, so I can't, you know, stab him with a giant sword, which is very, very fun. I mean, I very much like that the uplink device is something that's stronger than the rest. But honestly, the look of it is my favorite part of it. It just looks very cool. And yeah, I wonder if we're going to get one of those for the Superman capsules as well. I'm kind of hoping they put the elite version of the uplink devices
if I go
into
after
the game
him
in
now,
another
I
way
may
as
be
well,
able to catch him.
so that
but if
people
the
aren't,
gods are involved,
stuck
we're
having
going to
see
need
capsules
more help.
to be able to get access
Gather more
to them.
allies, then
I was
follow
kind
me
of
into the
hoping
pits
maybe
of
as an
hell.
event reward for the event tab, but I mean, they will lose money if they do that, won't they? Because less people will buy the capsules knowing that they can get them through an event. But they will gain people playing. Woo! Oh, I wanted to grab, like, yank her mum out. Alright, let's head out and we will go and do... hang on, we'll exit group mission through here so that we go back to House of Legends. Oh my goodness, did you see that person's damage? Nature! Beautiful, very nice. Let's leave. Like this, we're gonna go to the House of Legends and then we will queue up for the raid, which probably completes the story. I mean, well, all the effort we put in yesterday and then not being able to complete it was a little bit sad. So being able to do it today would be nice. All right, let's queue up and we'll do the raid as well. I keep going to go across twice because I'm used to the other event being here for the newest episode, but it's gone now, replaced with the marquee one. See, the artwork is really nice. Also, the expression on her face is awesome, right? Little bit on the cheeky side, like, you don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, we'll queue up for that and we're gonna head to patchwork. Oh, did I not do it again? I guess you can't do it from that menu, can you? It says I'm ready. Why did it have the button then? I don't know. I don't know. It's clearly thinking on its own. It's got nothing to do with me. Tier 5, no, tier 6. There we go. Go to Themyscira. Nightcrawler said, that's what I did to get her on my tank. What did you do? Oh, buyout. Maybe he did the buyout. I don't know. Let's collect everything here and go and see if anyone is doing the bosses. Oh, it'd help if I didn't try to collect from another player, right?
Every warrior.
He does look awesome. Very nice, Sinister, very nice.
Imperial Atlanteans clamor for Queen Diana's blood.
We can just,
Drive
like, look
the
at everybody's
murderous
style,
thieves
right?
from our shores.
Very cool here, too. I love it. Very nice.
Ares
I'm gonna
attempts
turn
to
into
harry
looking at
our
people's styles
weakest front
instead.
with magical creatures.
I don't regret anything, though. Looking at people's styles is the most fun.
The gods would prey on us to bolster themselves. Show them how this...
Oh, there we go. My friend just logged in. Supergirl JLM. That is her. She is the other YouTuber I'm talking about that uses Atomic.
Or bloodthirsty mortal.
She's so good. Like I don't want to play
Agents of
next to her
Apocalypse
while
must
everyone's
pay for their
watching. You know,
trespass.
that's how
See
good.
to it.
All right. Where exactly on the map do we need to go for Purple Zone? This side, Shrine of Hippo. I can't never say it. Atlantean Invasion. Okay. Oh, it's the first one. Beautiful. Let's head across and see if anyone else is there. There may not be. People may be doing other parts there. Oh no, there's plenty of people. Okay.
I know.
Let's take them all down then.
I do so love
It already says return, return. Clearly getting the enemies nice and quick with everybody here.
what it means
Genius
to
said,
cross
I'm
us.
getting Nubia too because I missed those caps. Oh, well, fair enough. It's understandable. If you haven't got the capsules and no way to get them, then Nubia is a good choice. She is my first choice. If I didn't already have her, she would be the one I'm going for. Let's go do the raid. We'll hang out under here. Oh, I should have taken my picture for my thumbnail under this. That looks way better. I love it. Darn it. Oh, well. At least I had, like Wonder Woman standing next to my Wonder Woman next to Nubia in my thumbnail. I was pretty happy with that, you know? Rose said, the NPC voices are very loud. It's hard to hear you over them. Oh, give me a second. I will go and adjust the sound on that. Music. These two. So we'll chuck the voice volume down and the movie volume down by a little bit. Maybe to there. Let me know if that helps. If not, I will go back in and turn them down even further. I actually don't change the settings for this particular headset and for in-game when I'm doing a live stream because the headset settings stay the same and it stays plugged in because I use a completely different headset for the Xbox. So I'm surprised that that's happened. So sorry, guys. Oh, good. I thought I saw someone decline the instance and I was like, they're not going to do it. We're going to be waiting forever again. We'll have to go do another boss, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. But they queued up again anyway, so that's nice. Junior said, Cassie Wonder Girl is 5'3", so height don't matter. Well, thank you for making me feel a little bit better. She's like inch shorter than I am. Oh, Whitey King came with the popcorn yet again. I love how you always bring popcorn, and you notice there's always more than one,
no
so it means I can have
your
some
lust
too.
for revenge. As much as it pains me,
The wings look
we
great.
must work
We
together.
shall tank. We don't have a tank.
Don't let your pride doom us
Let's
all.
do it. I need to get my tank artifact higher, I think.
Lecture, Diana. I know my own best interests. Now, are you?
I think
going
it's
to continue
interesting.
to try
I
and
have a
save me
tendency
from
to...
myself?
like,
Or shall
damage
we
is
go
definitely
take
the
this
main
fight
thing
to
that I play
Typhon?
on every game. I'm much more comfortable with
By
damage than
Hera,
anything
you
else,
are
but tank is a very close second.
But you are
And
right.
I
Before
focus
we
on
fight
leveling my damage
Typhon,
stuff
we need
before
a
I
weapon.
focus on my tank stuff. Because I care more about it, but
formidable
I
one at that.
often end up jumping
Will
into
the
a
lightning
needing
bolt
to
of
tank.
Zeus be formidable
So,
enough for you,
I think I need to
Circe?
put a little bit more
Other than
focus
his
into the
crown,
tanking
it is
artifacts.
the most powerful weapon in Olympus.
Particularly, I also tank on, like, all my other builds that can tank. I have tank builds on all of them as well, and I enjoy it. I like
don't
taking
say.
damage so that everyone else can get
That's
their
why
damage
we're
output
here.
done, so it's nice! I also like healing. Healing is like playing a different game, though, because you don't so much watch the gameplay as you do watch everyone's health bar. And try and make sure your character is out of the way of getting hit. It's basically how you play as a healer. Controller I'm not proficient on, so I mean a lot of what I do though is buffs, so I have to attack the enemy in order for the buffing to work. So I play it kind of the same way I would play a damage if I'm being completely honest. And it does work. I don't know well what I'm doing. I just know okay what I'm doing when I control. It's also, because controller is something that's different in this game compared to the others. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Compared to other games that I've played, it's kind of a unique style of play compared to everything else that doesn't have it. It's something that I've had to learn specifically on this game, whereas I've been tanking for a very long time.
Everyone, defend yourselves!
We good to go, guys? We're doing it. Now I think we need to keep Cyclops and other Cyclops separate. No. Is this the one we keep them separate? I think it is. Correct me if I'm mistaken on that one. But if they're together, they end up not being able to take damage as easily, I believe. So let's hope that everyone keeps them separated, because I can only pull one. Or, well, not true. I can pull both, but we don't want to pull both together. We want them separated, I think. So we'll see how we go. But it has been a while since I played this one. I think the last time I played was with Multiverse, though. Are they close together? They're close together. Is it having a negative impact? I can't tell. He's running away from all the troubles in his life. He came to rescue his brother, but we kicked his brother's butt and burned him in the face, and now he can't rescue his brother. So he's upset and decided to stand in lava instead. I mean, he probably thinks that means we're not going to be able to attack him because we're far away, but honestly, we can. Nightcrawler said, that's not what your mum said. Say, wow, lol. What are you talking about, Nightcrawler? It must have been a little further back. What happened? I missed something. Aw, Lucifer said, greetings and happy Linda Carter Day. Hashtag my Wonder Woman. My mum would agree with you. I haven't seen enough of any Wonder Woman except for, I can't even remember her name, the most recent. Oh, Gal Gadot? Gal Gadot. Or Godot. I'm not sure how her name is pronounced, but she's the one I've seen the most of. So I guess she's technically my Wonder Woman, but not by choice, you know?
Thank you, brave blacksmiths. Hephaestus should be proud of not only your skill with metal, but your valor in battle. I understand
I know
that
of
Zeus's
Linda
mighty
Carter
lightning
and have
bolt
seen a
was
little
never
bit
meant
of Linda
for mortal
Carter,
hands.
but I don't know if I've
will
seen
endure
enough
the
to be able
burden
to
of
call her
carrying
my
the
Wonder
mighty
Woman.
bolt. It is our only hope of beating Typhon.
Nightcrawler said for the alert. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. See how far back it was? I'm so sorry. Yeah, Nightcrawler said time capsules Nubia. Yeah, so there's a few allies that you can only get through the time capsules, or could rather, because now you can get it at the end of this event. So if you did miss those time capsules, Nubia is a good one to grab, just because if you don't think you're going to be able to access those time capsules in any way again, and you don't want to wait for it to be a boost of gold to collect, you're probably better off just getting it from this event, because your other two Wonder Woman allies that they have there are collectible by purchase either through the marketplace or through the House of Legends if you want to get it for just one character, whereas Nubia is not. So that's probably why I'm recommending Nubia the most. Also, the fact that she heals is very, very handy. I use her frequently. She's currently the one that I summon so that I can get her healing and doing a little bit of damage and pushback. But I often use her as a secondary as well. So yeah, I have to have a look at Tikal too, because I forgot about I forgot exactly how the healing for Tikal works. So I'm going to have a look at that today after the live stream and see if it's appropriate for my mum, because I need to see what criteria needs to be met in order for Tikal to do the healing that he does. So we'll have a look at that too. I'm trying to set up my mum to have allies that work for her and artifacts that work for her so she can heal without actually attacking anybody, which is not the easiest. But we're getting there. Oh, Junior said I'm getting Nubia too because I missed those cards.
We Amazons were
Oh, thank you. Junior said hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much. If you do like it, feel free to hit the like button. If you hate it, I don't know why you're here.
You will regret your
I'm an acquired taste, apparently. If you like laughing at every little tiny thing every 2 seconds and continuous rambling about things that have nothing to do with DC half the time, you're at the right place. Junior said Linda Carter was great. See, I need to see more. What I do remember of Linda Carter is seeing some scenes of her sitting in the air floating because she's supposed to be inside the invisible plane. I remember that. And I remember the costume she has very, very well. I quite like her costume. But that's basically all I can remember. Oh, no, I think I also remember a scene where she's got, like, wrist guards, the bracelets on, right? And she's blocking something coming at her. I think I remember that, too. I don't remember Linda Carter with the lasso.
Forgive them.
But hopefully she had it and utilized it. I also really like that as a weapon, right? Something that forces people to tell the truth. Kinda cool. I don't mind that one. Oh, YT said the more popcorn the better. Completely agree. The more popcorn the better, especially with the amount of people here. We're going to need a lot. And you guys should have it with my chicken salt because it tastes amazing. It's the best. For people who don't know what chicken salt is, it's basically salt with chicken stock. It's a very yummy combination, and it's usually yellow. So if you go to Australia ever and you go to like a fish and chip shop and your salt is yellow, be happy because that's the best salt. My mum was saying hello to Lucifer and Junior, and I'm at the bottom of the chat. Excellent, we're on it. All right, this is where we have to keep them separated, isn't it? I think so. All right, let's try and drag. Which two do we need to keep separated? That's the question. Or is it all four need to kind of be separated? Let's try and get two to come with us and separate from the others. Phoenix first, according to Cell Block. Let's go with whatever he says. I'll try and keep everything else away so that they can do the Phoenix. You guys stay over here with me. We're just gonna chill out, you know, shoot each other in the face with fire. We'll have a lovely time. Let the others deal with the actual enemy. No spinning. Did I say you could spin? I don't remember saying you could spin, my dude. None of that, thank you. I wish I could get that other one, the Trickster, to come along, the Gorgon. But, hang on, if I fire at her, will she come over this way? Oh yeah, a little bit. Not much. That's right. We'll keep these two anyway. I think I have the, what are they called? Zombie henchmen? Yeah, I do. I put the zombie henchmen in my tank build because I just thought, while I'm tanking, having that little bit of extra damage absorption is kind of handy. All right, what are we doing next? Because we've taken down one. So I can see a shield is still up on this one. So let's try and move her away. That's the harpy that I'm aiming for there. Looks like Trickster also has the shield now too. So I think we want to separate them from the Minotaur. I should have put a targeted pull in, but I didn't think about it beforehand. I didn't realize it would be necessary. This one, there we go. We've got some separation going. I'm stuck now. I can't do anything. Ah, now they're back in a group. I have no choice. I am trapped. I don't think anyone is looking to get me out either. There we go. All right, let's see if we can separate them again. This one. Come here, little harpy. If we can pull her. It seems like they're having just fine damage output, so keeping them really, really far from each other doesn't seem 100% necessary if I'm being honest. But I'd rather do so if it's going to be helpful. Because you can see the shields coming up again. I'm pretty sure Gorgon didn't have one a second ago. Come here, Harpy. Okay, you stay with me over here. And she has no shield, so we're going to drop a sword in her head. You know, as you do. Oh, that barely did any damage on her. She's too strong. Actually, I think her shield came back up. Let's keep pulling her.
Look into
Come on.
my eyes.
Don't look in the Gorgon's eyes. Don't trust her. Shields are down on both of them, I think. I thought the shields were directly related to their proximity with one another, but I think maybe that's not the case any longer. I might be confusing this with something else, I'm not sure. But at the very least, you know, keeping things separated so it's not attacking all of the people at once is good. I do quite like the voice that they use for the Gorgon. They like grab someone's natural voice, say sound grumpy, and then they add, I don't know, some sounds to it that I quite like. Ooh, do I want the gate? I do want the gate. We're grabbing the gate.
I didn't realize the God of Monsters was so dramatic.
I did.
Come on,
The
let's
God
go.
of Monsters? You think someone with a name like that isn't going to be all about the drama? Junior said oh, hang on. First, my mum said Linda Carter even made the ridiculous invisible plane
The power
seem
of Zeus's
good.
lightning bolt.
I don't
is
know if I
incredible.
agree with you.
I may not be able to withstand the strain much
They were
longer.
very funny.
Your will is strong, Diana. I admire that. Zeus's lightning bolt.
Can we get
I
this
can
style?
lend you a touch of my power, which will
Her
help.
skirt is cool.
But it shall not
Also the
last
boots.
long.
And the chest. Everything. Can we get everything? I would also like her hair. Is that hair in the game? I don't know. I mean, obviously it's in the game, but is it in the game as something my character can have? That I don't know. Junior said, I wonder who they would hire for Wonder Woman. Like now? Or as in for the voice actor for DC? I don't know. It seems like they're keeping with Gal Gadot at the moment though, aren't they? I mean, it's been a little while. Maybe they're going to swap to another one when they do the next thing. I'm not sure. Or I'm out of the loop and they have already swapped and I haven't paid attention. Which, you know, happens sometimes.
When Typhon sits around the palace, he really sits around the palace.
Low Spec should be
No
here.
one
He
will ever
loves
mistake
Dirty.
you for the goddess of comedy.
Oh, it's the
Your
electricity
reign
train!
ends now.
I'm probably going to be at the front of the train this time. Normally I play damage and I'm at the back of the train, but if I'm going to be tanking, we'll probably be at the front.
These mortals are not
And
alone.
the train is like a
Typhon.
line of people from the front to the
are
back
here
so that
to
we all get
return
shot with the
Olympus to
electricity,
its
as far as I
rightful
know.
rulers. We all have our
I want
place
all of the
in the
style.
universe, as my lord
I mean, we already
brother
have his
has
cloak, so
often
that's good.
reminded me. Yours is with your kindred creatures, as mine is with the dead.
Look at the cute little puppies. Puppy. I don't know. He has 3 heads, but only 1 body. I feel like there's plural there.
You will never have Olympus. To battle!
Yeah! Alright, yes, this looks like the train one. Let's stick up this end. Cool. Junior said Gal Gadot not returning, I heard, unless they recently changed their mind. I have no idea, but you'd probably know better than me, to be honest. Snake tentacle.
Form of chain to strike
Really?
Typhon
Yes,
with
into
Zeus's
the...
lightning
Oh, sorry, not train, chain.
Athena,
In a chain.
I seek your aid to
I need
endure
someone
Zeus's
behind me, guys.
lightning bolt.
It didn't work. I was the only one that got hit. Oh, is his name Daddy Diablo? What a name! Now I'm looking at everyone's name down the side. Oh, I played with Mistress before. A few times, I think. Awesome. I don't recognize any of the other names of people I've played with before, except maybe Crafty the Great sounds familiar. I'm not sure about that one. But it's kind of fun when you end up with people you played with before.
Leave me be.
Lucifer said, I still remember when Linda Carter was in the movie Sky High and played the school principal. I remember that too. Tells the villains, I'm not Wonder Woman, you know, and she leaves the detention room and I laugh. Yeah, I remember that too. She was good.
Lined up.
I am in line.
Grant
Are
me
we
the
in line?
strength to
Daddy
release the
Diablo has
lightning bolt once
got right
more.
behind me. Am I too close maybe? I don't know. I feel like the line is not happening.
Struck me down.
We will strike all of you down. That is what we are here for. Junior said, I wish they used the Ana de Armas for the new Wonder Woman. Not sure if they chose someone else already. I have no idea. I'm curious, though. But yeah, Gal Gadot not coming back is not something I'd heard yet. But I will say my ear is not quite as close to what's happening with that sort of thing as some of you guys, and especially Multi, who pays attention to all of that sort of thing. Just because I'm too busy to pay attention to everything all of the time. So I'll find out about stuff eventually. Usually you guys tell me a good chunk of it, which is nice.
Work together to chain Zeus's lightning bolt from me to Typhon.
Okay, I'm in line. Daddy is behind me. There we go, look, we got a chain. We got the chain.
So I can unleash the lightning bolt again.
It stopped. I don't know. I don't know if it worked or didn't work, but I assume it did. My mum said I loved that scene in Sky High. It was a good scene. I liked it. It was good. Also, Linda Carter in that movie I liked, so I guess I have seen her a little bit, just not a lot as Wonder Woman.
That is but an annoying scratch.
Lucifer said, hey, no. We're not gonna sing. I know. You guys are always putting lyrics in the chat so that I end up singing. Nope. I already sang Backstreet Boys earlier. We're not going for more. At least I think it was Backstreet Boys. I don't know. I think it was a boy band at the very least, whatever I was singing. You go, Diablo! You burn that snake's face!
I'll release the lightning bolt's energy.
Oh, he's using different loadouts to me. It's nice seeing other people's fire loadouts too. Especially people who use a supercharge.
That is but an annoying scratch.
Is everyone in line? Not everyone's in line! Okay, and the line has ended.
Unleash the lightning bolt.
Choose my loot.
The crown.
If heavy is the head that
It
bears
looks
the
so
crown,
pretty though!
then no one, not god, not monster, not mortal shall wear it.
Destruction time! Oh, he's also burning things. I feel like we could be friends in another life,
Shattered
you know?
to the wind.
Burning things
I
is
am
what I
glad
do.
Zeus was still too weak to join in this battle. Seeing his crown shattered might have ended him. With the crown destroyed, Olympus will
Can
fall
you
to
imagine having that
strife
style,
and
making
infighting.
a
That
lady
may be
dressed all
so.
in peacock feathers? How would they do
Or
it
the
for a male
gods could learn to
character?
put aside their petty squabbles and deceptions.
Don't hold your breath, Diana. You don't have to be Athena, goddess of wisdom, to know
Okay, I can see why low
Olympians will
spec
never
likes
play
Cersei.
nice.
Okay, I get it.
You're still here, Circe?
Cersei! Ugh. I'm gonna be immensely frustrated till the end of time with this one. Excellent. How did I go for damage received? I did good. Okay, good little tank. Good girl. Alright, let's head out. Thank you guys! That was awesome. I realize I'm saying thank you guys to the guys who played it with me, and literally none of them are in the chat, so they have no idea. I should have bowed. Ugh, I normally do bow. Oh, we're back to here again. Alright, let's go. We'll join this group, and we'll go around in the circle and do the other bosses as they move through. Hopefully they move through. I think it's interesting, every time we do this particular open world for boss trains, like we've done it on Multi's channel as well, not just mine, but every time we do, somehow all of the dailies get done as well when I literally have nothing to do with it. I just hang around at the bosses and chat with you guys until the boss spawns, and somehow all my dailies are completed. And I mean, usually I'm in a group for that, but a couple of my dailies completed just before, and I'm not grouped with anybody, so I don't know. I was just in proximity, I guess. Very weird. Junior, oh, I read that one already. Lucifer sang, and then my mum said, do you have it on live chat? I think you've missed a few messages. Oh, I had it on top messages. It's now on all messages. What did I miss? Guys, if I missed something you said, please send again and I will read it out. I'm so sorry. I hate when I do that. When you have it set to top messages, some of them disappear or don't come up for me to see. And sometimes also when I've had it on all messages, that has happened too. But this time that was not the case. I literally had it on the wrong setting. But yeah, if you have it on all messages, my brother and my mum have sat side by side before on their various devices watching the stream, and both of them saw different things as well. So I think sometimes YouTube kind of picks and chooses what it wants to do. So if I missed something, I apologize. I definitely did not mean to. Lucifer said both Killer Frost from The Flash and the President from Supergirl and Wonder Woman in the Disney film. It's a threefer, a terrible threefer. It sounds terrible. I mean, ever since I didn't mind Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot, however it's pronounced, when she did Wonder Woman. But when I watched the Wonder Woman movie, I couldn't help but feel that it was kind of like just a repeat of Captain America. Oh, I'm already thinking. And watching through it, I was like, yeah, that's what happened in Captain America. Yeah, that's what happened in Captain America. And it was just very, very familiar. And because it came out after Captain America is the one I'd rather watch because Wonder Woman seems like, you know, a rehash of the same storyline, which is unfortunate. I didn't mind her in it, but she's a very, I don't know, wooden when she expresses things. So I found her hard to relate to. And so having seen her, I have not seen Snow White, but having seen her in interviews and things for Snow White and seeing some little cuts and bits that I've seen online, I would be glad to see someone else in the Wonder Woman role, which is not to say anything bad about her. I just found her not very relatable for me, and she's a little hard for me to watch. So, yeah. And also, for Snow White, apparently she's taken a lot of criticism for the way that she has spoken in that as well. So I haven't seen it myself, so I can't speak to it, but yeah, it's a little unfortunate. She looks the part, though, doesn't she? She very much looks like a Wonder Woman, I think. Where was I? Lucifer said both Killer Frost from The Flash. Oh, I read this one already. Oh, I'm keeping up with the chat. We're at the bottom of the chat. Excellent. How come we have a purple zone but no bosses spawning?
Amazonia will perish.
Okay, she looks cool. I love the way that she's used the Catwoman eyes on that stuff. As much as you like, I know all about talking as much as you like, but you're still gonna go down. Oh, I'm a rhino. I much prefer the lion. They're cuter. I think it's the fur, right? They're just soft. You want to give them a pat. Far away from where their teeth are.
Ares and his lieutenants are defeated! But
yay! Next one! Oh, wait. Oh, no. The skull disappeared. I thought, wait, is there a second boss? But no. Skull disappeared. We'll go next location. Anyone have a group spot? No! I'm literally one person, so I won't invite you, because I feel like you'd just be insulted by the fact that I don't know what a group means. So, sorry, minimalist. Hopefully someone joins you to their group. I'm really happy with, I used to have the sea change skin on this style because I was going for like dragon scales, but nothing beats these eyes. As soon as this was available in the marketplace, which made me very, very happy, but maybe upset some other people who had to grind to try and get this skin. But I loved it. I had to get it for her. So I used to have this specifically showcasing the scale skin, but since this entered the game, I needed to swap it over. And she's supposed to be a part dragon lady. Do you think I think it works? A part dragon lady who I would like to breathe fire, but since that's not an option in the game at this moment, she does heat vision instead. If they ever brought fire breath in, I think that's something I would definitely utilize. Izanami! Hello! See, someone I recognize! Yo! Oh! Nearly coughed right when I said nice to see you. Beautiful! Is there anybody else I recognize? I don't think so. Oh, Nature is here from before. She was in the load-in with us. Great. And also, a lot of people using purple. Right. We like purple. Nature is using it. Wicked is using it. I approve. And then over there we can see someone who is like a dragonfly purple. Guys, everyone using purple. Centaur is asking, aren't you the streamer? Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm currently live. Recent text. Yes. Yes, I know you guys can't see my box come up. I think that's weird that they have it like that, but I'm just answering to let him know. Currently live. Because we'll try and get all of the bosses for the event, and then that's basically all of it run, because I did part of it already in the previous live stream. So after that, we'll go and we'll purchase our Wonder Woman and make sure that it's redeemable on other characters. So we'll grab it. We'll have a look at her, we'll swap to another character and grab it for that character as well and see if it does that thing where it kind of disappears, like it did for the Superboy one where you collect it and then it's completely gone and you can't see it anymore. Centaur said hi stream, so someone's saying hello to you guys. think they're kind of hanging around. Also, did you see his character? Very anime. He's looking good. Also, love the choice of pants with that texture. Beautiful! And a little bit of sparkle. Beautiful. Lucifer said she was made to be Wonder Woman, but Carter will always be my Wonder Woman. Yeah. I think even though I haven't seen a whole lot of Linda Carter, what I have seen seemed better than what I've seen of Gal Gadot. And I really hate to say that, but I don't know. It seemed better to me. She seemed more believable, which is sad.
Ready for the onslaught. Collect the source fragments.
There's just something about the way Gal Gadot, I don't know, tends to not be able to express an emotion very convincingly, for me at least, and apparently for other people who express so online, so yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully she gets better at it though, you know?
On your signal, I will unleash a magic.
Or maybe there will be roles that suit the way that she acts a little bit better as well. That would work out too. But her look was perfect. Like, she looked great. It also didn't really do her justice too. She was put in the role to play Wonder Woman, and for me, the movie was basically a repeat of Captain America, and I think a lot of other people kind of felt that way too. So potentially, people didn't watch or didn't enjoy it as much because it seemed like they were watching a very similar or the same movie twice. So that probably didn't help. Come on, henchman, there we go. Time to bring out the zombies.
Down and the Olympians are taking a powder.
Yay! I'm a lion this time! A man lion. But still, a lion is better. Oh, it's over. Better than a rhino. I do wish they would do a female lion form, if I'm being honest. My mum said mine too, Lucifer. I think a lot of people agree on the Linda Carter front there. And it's completely understandable. We've got Nubia running around with us too now. She just won't stop moving though. I wanted to... There we go. Oh, she disappeared. Just thought I would put her at the forefront of my screen so that you guys could see her in case you wanted to, you know what she's going to look like when you summon her. But yeah, she's one of the main allies that I tend to level up. So I'll show you guys what I have a tendency to use. So when I am tanking, these are the three that I would typically use. For sure, I always use Superman because he is the one who pops the shield in tank mode. He's very handy for myself, but also for my team. I really like the extra shield that pops for him. And also if I'm not using Clarion, which frankly with a fire build, you don't need it. So I'm not using it, which means that the shield that he does is kind of needed if I want to be able to shield my allies. If you're playing anything besides fire though, highly recommend putting Clarion on, especially now that we've got the 5 slots. It's an easy one to use. It helps you guys to be able to heal, and also does a shield. Then Lex is what I typically will use as my other one for tanking. If I'm battle tanking, I will often remove Lex and pop Nubia in for her first passive instead, for when I'm executing a block and do the heal. And I'll bring out something that does damage for my damage ally instead. So, yeah, Superman and Lex for a normal tank build on fire, Superman and Nubia for a battle build on fire. And then I use Nubia as my main to summon when I am tanking because she heals myself and my allies. And I will typically use Zod for my first summoning one when I'm doing a battle tank. I also use Zod for all of my damage builds as my primary one to summon because he does seem to do the best damage output now that Crypto has kind of been altered. So just in case anyone is curious, I know that people have been asking me to put up videos where I explain my builds and my choices with allies and artifacts, which I do intend to do. It's just time, guys. I've got base tours that I need to do. I've got my free-to-play account that we need to go back to and have a look at what changes have occurred that impact it. And then I need to go through my builds and explain my choices on things to help you guys potentially for your builds and stuff. And I would need to go through it pretty comprehensively because I don't necessarily choose the best damage output the same way that Obsidian did. I tend to choose things that work well together and work quickly, and also often I'll pick things that make it so that if I'm half asleep, I can memorize my loadout set and not have to pay attention. But it's not the only loadout set I use because I always have a damage build then I'll always have a secondary ability build, so tank, controller, or healer. Then a battle version, which is a combination of the two. And then I usually also have a normal damage build, but one where I do actually have harder loadouts that work together for more damage output, but that I need to pay more attention to. So I feel like explaining all of those things would take a while. Long video. Or videos, potentially. But I would definitely start with Fire since it's my main, and then probably Mental would be my next one, and then Celestial, because they're the ones that I have a tendency to use the most. And then that way we would cover one tank, one controller, and one healer, which is good as well. So we'll see how we go. I just have to get there. My list of videos to make is insanely long, and my amount of time to create it is insanely short. So, you know, we work with what we've got. Rose said we're 1 hour in. My goodness, really? How quick does time go, guys? I don't even notice the time passing. It's crazy, isn't it? It goes so fast. Junior said maybe we will hire that famous Australian gamer for Wonder Woman. What famous Australian gamer? If you mean me, I'm not famous. And also, I don't look anything like Wonder Woman. No. But if there is another Australian gamer, please let me know. Because, you know, that would be awesome to see an Aussie take the role. Lucifer said, Gal's Wonder Woman is more of a child learning how the universe functions. She has that notion that killing Ares will end the war, but doesn't understand that Ares is just the mirror reflecting man's emotions and amplifying them to construct their wars with. Yeah, that's actually a really good way of explaining her. And also, it does lend a little bit of authenticity and maybe believability to her personality a little bit more if we look at it from the way that you're explaining, which is a child kind of learning how the universe functions. That makes it a little bit easier for me to watch her, thinking that that's kind of how I'm going to approach it. So that's a good way to say it. Thank you, Lucifer. Sometimes you're very eloquent, you know. I can be eloquent, but it requires me to sit and write it and then say it. When I just speak normally, I kind of come out garbled and speak quite simply. So it's nice to see that other people do the elegance for me. See what got another... Oh, no, that's the same purple. I approve of the purple. You think if we stand close, she'll run off? Or can we have a look at her style? Let's have a look. Izanami looks cool, too. Look at her. Just him, her... Well, him, the person, her, the character, just, like, covered in flames. I approve. Also, that Bruce... The banner is great, too. Look at that. Very, very nice. Also, good choice of belt. I wouldn't have thought to use the plant belt. You guys are awesome. Also, Johnny Suede. We're having a look at his style too. He's a little bit too cool. Also, is that the flirty stance for the men or is that the comical? I feel like that's the comical, but he looks so suave. It suits him. Oh, she's looking cool too. Like a different version of Starfire. So pretty. I love that hair too. I did think when I first started helping my mum like sort out what characters she wanted to have and the style that she wanted to have on it, something that looked kind of her. And she's not like me. She's not dark, creepy, purple dragons. She's pretty cute. So I did wonder if maybe this hair is one that she'd use because of how it's like long and flowy and how you can do the secondary color on it as well. But at the front, the way that it's like completely pulled back and doesn't have anything there wasn't really her cup of tea. Plus, I tend to play like average-ish height and size of characters. My mum tends to play little ones because my mum's little, so it suits her. So the hair looks just a little on the big side on a little character. So it did not really work out. So my mum, oh wow, I got knocked out really fast there. I was not paying close enough attention. So we ended up going with long for my mum's hair, which I think, it's an easy one to get, but that ended up being her favorite. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hulk. Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Hulk. He's coming back to pick me up. Why? If I'm getting knocked out like this, you're wasting so much energy on me. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Bring out henchmen to tank on my behalf. Get out of the line of fire. Out of the line of fire. There we go. Actually, as a tank, I should be in the line of fire. But since I apparently can't survive the line of fire, we just will avoid it. That's bad tanking, guys. Bad tanking. Mind you, the amount of allies that we have here means the damage output on this Hydra is going to be just a little bit on the high side. So, understandable. Watch him drop to the ground. Boom! That's what we like to see. Oh, I did a villain laugh. She's supposed to be a hero. I'm okay with this situation, though. Where is our teleporter? There it is. That's it. I think we did it. Let's head back to the House of Legends. Let's give everybody a bow. Thank you. Actually, we should head to the mission hub and collect, because if I don't do it now, next time we go there, it'll still all be sitting there. So from Diana...
Rest. The council will call on you again.
I'm sure the council will. I'm a very popular person. I don't feel that popular. And you. We got, see, at least one daily. Did we get that one up there? I don't think so. Beautiful. Thank you, dudes. We'll do about.
You're a persistent little dear.
I am persistent. I'm very persistent. And then I can't pronounce persistent anymore. Oh, well, it's too late now.
Oh, you're a persistent
Lucifer said,
little
conflict
dear.
is a crucial part of life. It helps us learn about one another's
crushing
differences and
you.
grow
Utterly.
as come to an understanding. Yes, war is terrible, but a life without conflict is a life without growth. I don't know if I necessarily agree that if there was no conflict, that there wouldn't be growth, because I think there can be disagreement and people can grow from that. I don't know if to what degree you consider there to be conflict, because when it escalates to war, I don't think that's good in any term. I think if good things come out of that war, those good things are good, but I don't think that war is good because of it. And I do think that we could grow with not war, with, you know, general disagreement and discussion and understanding of one another, and if we're open to what other people think, believe, and how they view the world, that potentially could also work. So even though war is awful, it's nice when good things come from it in spite of it. So yeah, did that come out right? I don't know. My mum said they would need to put you on stilts to be Wonder Woman. Right? That's what I'm saying. 5'4". 5'4" inches is a bit short for an Amazon. I completely agree with you. Yes, I don't think I would work for an Amazon. I'm too short. Nasir said, yeah, that's me. So I've been making the best looking Hulk style because Hulk is my favorite Marvel character. You made an awesome Hulk style. Like, you did a brilliant job. I love him. And thank you for my pickups. I felt bad because you picked me up. I got up and immediately got knocked out. I feel like I wasted your help. So thank you for coming back and picking me up twice. You certainly didn't have to do that. Junior said, film magic. A great cinematographer can make an ant like the size of Godzilla, so size is not always a problem. That's true. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger has quite small stature, but he's always put next to actresses who can make him look taller, so that's worked out for him. Maybe I could be put up against a whole bunch of also not very tall people. You know? I also think, though, I don't know how good of an actress I would be for her character. I don't know, because I can voice act quite well and embody a character that way, but actually acting the role, I don't know how good I would be. I've never done it before, so who knows? I mean, my natural personality is kind of slapsticky and a little bit funny and kind of silly, and hoping that I kind of lighten the mood of the people that I'm around. But I don't think Wonder Woman is anything like that, so I would definitely have to go outside of my own personality for that character. Lucifer said, is that Elvis? Quick, get him a PB&J sandwich, right? Azanami, hello! Nice to see you. I saw you, like, engulfed in fire before. You looked amazing. I mean, you look amazing now, too, because the creepiness is awesome, and I love the Ember aura. But that fire looked great. YT said, thanks, I'm going to go Ember so you can see the toon better. The fire covers everything. Oh, hang on, let's go right behind you then and have a look. So this is, YT is Ember. Oh, your face is so cool. So cool. Okay. YT King is the Izanami character that we're looking at, and the Engulfed in Flames looked awesome, but this also looks awesome. The way you've used the mummy skin too, I didn't expect. I do think there's other ways to go about things, but if good things come of it, thank goodness something good happened, right? Wouldn't be dead. Yep. I I mean, when you revive me is perfectly fine. When I choose to get up is when I end up in issue. You know, that's my own fault. I should have had a look to see if there was something there so that I wouldn't get hit. My mum said, "Are you kidding? You are a fantastic actress. If you were taller, you would make a better Wonder Woman than Linda Carter." Thanks, Mum. I think my mum might be just a little bit biased, though, you know? Let's hang out. Hang on. We can see both of your styles together. Isn't his skin great? His skin is great. Guys, you look fantastic. Junior said, "See, even Mum agrees." My mum is biased, though. She knows. I mean, she does know me, though. I can voice act pretty well. I don't know. Nasir, oh, that's you guys talking amongst yourselves. XD said, "Are you on US PCPS?" Yes, I am. That is exactly where I am today. And we are going to do a buyout. So let's go to the event tab. We're going to buy out the marquee event. Oh, I did the wrong button again. I still do that sometimes, even though it's been changed for a very long time. We're going to do buyout, and we're choosing Wonder Woman for us. I would have chosen Nubia, but all my characters have Nubia already. So Wonder Woman it is. Let's go down to purchase. Confirm. Did you see it flicker? I feel like it was having a little bit of a fit then. Okay. My order is complete, has been placed in my inventory. Okay. We go across. It lied to me. Okay. Let's go back to the event. Can we collect it some other way? Oh, we can press claim. This one? Claim? There we go. Okay, so it did lie to us. It said it was in our inventory. It's probably a setting that they had from one of the previous events where they've used the template, but it looks like we now have it. It says we've got 10 out of 10. Let's go to inventory. And there she is! Hey! Collect. Let's check her in first slot and give her a summon, since obviously I haven't got her leveled. Equip. Let's bring her out. There we go! Hello, Wonder Woman! Thank you for joining us today on the day that we celebrate you. And you're welcome for us rescuing your mum.
Sorry,
you know, no problem. Alright, I'm going to actually log out and swap characters. So I'm going to give Izanami and Mr. Banner over here a bow. And we're going to see about collecting the Wonder Woman ally on another character. Make sure it functions correctly. So let's do that. Option switch. We'll jump across to maybe my villain, whichever ones are close to the top of the list. Oh, my Power Girl I think is close to the top because I did her recently. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, let's do Miss Omniverse. Let's see Miss Omniverse collect it. So you guys can see my awesome semi-multiverse style. But she does have a better style because I replaced the red with purple on one of the armories because purple is better than red. So we could put that on because that's fantastic. And then for her tank build, she has Multiverse's old style where he had the different shoulder pieces and things.
In Gotham City is rarely uneventful, and
all
it
right.
seems this year is no exception.
Let's collect our artifact first, which it does look like it's going to drop on all of your characters because it is meant for a damage build, or as it says there, any role. So I would imagine all of your characters that are past whatever level it is that they need to be past. I think it's past level 30, but I'm not positive. It could be once you hit artifact, which I think is what, level 20 something. But it does look like all your characters will get it because I know when we've received the some of the tank artifacts, right? The tornado one, is it? Red Tornado? Yeah, this one. When we received Red Tornado, it only dropped as a free item for people who had a tank. So I would imagine that one is going to be for every single build that you have. Let's go to the event tab and press the correct button, and then we're going to claim. Well, I mean, she doesn't disappear, right? So when we were receiving the Superboy ally and we pressed claim, the little icon that was there would disappear. And when you go back to the reward claim section up here, I can't remember if he was marquee or event. Not marquee. Special? No, seasonal. If he's chapter and I'm doing all of this, no, patrol? Reclaim or buy out past events. Where's my patrol? It's gone. I think it's just disappeared, hasn't it? But when we were able to collect Superboy, when you came over here to collect it, it completely disappeared. Maybe the entire box disappeared, because I can't see it here. Special, no. I think it was in special, if I'm being honest. I think it was here, but it's completely disappeared from when I collected it. So that's interesting. But yeah, Ally Wonder Woman is now collectible on my other characters, so it's all functioning correctly. So if you want to go and buy it out now, you shouldn't have any glitch and you should be able to utilize it correctly, which is very nice. Low Spec, we were just talking about you. Well, I was just talking about you earlier because we were talking with Cersei, and she was being very, you know, adorable for you, but horrible for us. So it's nice to see you. I miss you. I miss you a little bit. YT said your tune is awesome too. Was that for the Bruce I don't know whose tune is whose that you're complimenting. If it was mine, thank you. If it was the Bruce Banner one, he looked amazing and I agree with you. And if it's for Ms. Omniverse, you can blame Multiverse because her style is based off of his character. Actually, we should. This is the one where it's purple. See? Isn't purple better? It's just better. Oh, I'm so sorry, Low Spec. He said, OMG, I can hear your voice in the League chat. I'll swap across to the My chat so you don't hear that. That must be annoying, being able to hear it in-game and on a live stream. Especially because those two things definitely aren't in the same timing. What you guys hear is a few seconds after what I actually say. So, you know, that must be distracting. Lucifer said, I was doing the seasonal and threw that last crystal at Clarion, and it went through him and landed on the pedestal as though it went under his legs. Did you record it? Oh, you're on Switch? No, it's hard to record afterwards during Switch. On PlayStation, you can record what happened afterwards and go record what just happened. You can on Xbox too, but not during a live stream. It won't function, at least on my console it won't. Maybe the more recent consoles it does, because I have an older one. But that would have been so cool if you, like, recorded it. Then you could put it up on Discord and we could see how awesome it was. Low Spec said, good day to you as well, Shadow's mum. Oh, I see you guys are so nice to my mum. Which, you know, she's a nice person, so it stands to reason and makes perfect sense. So, hopefully, over the course of the 2 separate live streams that I've done, that showcases everything that's happening for this event. We'll wait and see if we hit next week and we end up with a different set of event things to complete. So, because we've had it happen only once before, though, I think it was for Valentine's, if I'm not mistaken. We had the daily event missions and everything reset, or rather weekly. It reset weekly, and we ended up with a different set to complete, I believe. So, we'll see if that happens again. Or was it daily? I can't recall. It might have been daily. I think it was, because I vaguely remember being like, I hate that one. I'm going to quickly do this on the EU server instead so I don't have to do that one. So I think it might have been a daily change. But we'll see what happens and see if those change or if they stay the same. With only 10 days, I suspect they're probably going to keep it the same for the 2 weeks and just let it be like that. But that's just me guessing. I don't know. But, yeah, hopefully this was helpful and informative, and if neither of those things, entertaining, because, you know, that's what I would like to be. Or at least make people smile. That's the best part of it. So if no one else has any questions, I think we'll call it here, and then I will go and have a look at Teakle and see if it's an ally that will work for my mum, because that's the important thing. So, oh yeah, Low Spec said Ms. Omniverse. Correct. It's because on Multiverse's channel, we were talking about how he is the multiverse and how I play across multiple consoles. So I'm on every single server, every single console. I can't remember if it was Multi that said it or one of you guys, or if it was me that suggested Miss Omniverse for the name, but I thought it was so good. So I was like, yes, I should totally do that. And then I was like, I'm just going to copy Multiverse's style. It's both fun and lazy because all I have to do is put what he's wearing on my character. I didn't have to think about it. Did he just log in? He did. It would be nice if he came and stood over here so that we could see how much better my character looks than his with his style on, you know? Lucifer said no recording, sadly. Yeah, that's understandable. I was doing it as my static character, but man, it was amazing. It sounds amazing! I would have loved to have seen. It's a shame it's a little bit more tricky to try and record content on the Switch. It's just not really the kind of console that's equipped to deal with a lot of things, and it's a wonder that it runs DC the way that it does. So Understandable, and I'm glad you told me the story, though, because I have a good mental picture. Nightcrawler said, looks like the villains are winning. What are they winning? Oh, there was probably a thing that came up on the side of the screen talking about the villains winning something. I don't know. But if you have more context, that would be good. Low Spec said, I will make Ms. Bizarro Omniverse. I mean, go for it. Why not make her the evil version or a clone version if you like? Then it'll be me making a clone of Multi but female, and then you'd be making a clone of Multi that's female. That's a mouthful. Okay, maybe don't do that. Junior said, looks great. Thank you! Right, with the purple, though. With the purple, she looks great. Anyway, guys, I think that is everything that we needed to cover. Nightcrawler said for Saturday. Oh, for the poll. Yes, the villains have won. I'm going to put up another poll and see which character you guys want me to make. I will actually do that within the next couple of hours. I've already got the characters listed, so I'll put it up in not long from now, and you guys can decide which villain you would like me to create, because we have options. So, yeah, I'm a little surprised that, because I did suspect that a 0 to 30 was going to win, because we often do creation to 30 and people really enjoy doing that with me. So I thought that would win, but most people recently have suggested heroes to create, so I'm a little surprised villains are winning. But I'm perfectly fine with that. Creating villains is fun. That was so impressive! How he just leaped across. I wonder if he knew it was a live stream or if he had just done that and ended up being awesome anyway. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. For anyone who has been here in the chat, I really appreciate it. You guys make me laugh, you make me smile, and I love you. You're so fun. And also for anyone who watches later, thank you so much for watching my content. And guys, as always, please make sure you have a good one.